Okay, so I had to look up these different meanings, and it turns out that what they're doing, so this isn't very good conceptually, I just kind of understand it by the formulas. So if you want linear speed, that represents the arc length over time. So how far you would travel in a certain amount of time. So arc length is s over t. But arc length is also, you can see it down here, r times theta. So you have r times theta over t, but theta over t by itself is your angular speed. So what it turns out on number 90, they want a linear speed, and they give you r and they give you that w, the angular speed, so you just multiply the two together. So on number 90, r times your, so the radius times your angular speed is your linear speed. And so I don't know, you guys probably have to put them in decimals, but I get 6 pi, and then you can work out your units. So then you have, so angular speed, going back up, your angular speed is the central angle over time, which is theta over t, so that's your little w thing. And distance, when they ask for the distance of something, they're really saying what's the arc length. So arc length is your s, but remember s is r times theta, but if you both divide and multiply by t, what you end up with is r, your radius. Remember, theta over t is your angular speed, and then times time. So in number 94, they gave you r, they gave you the angular speed, they gave you the time. So if they're asking for the distance, which again is arc length, you're just multiplying the radius times the angular speed times time. And so that's what I did down here on number 4. So I hope this makes sense. I'm not giving it to you very conceptually, and really what it boils down to is you kind of want to find things depending on what they gave you. So linear speed in this case is the is really your arc length over time, but because they're giving you r and theta, you're looking at your arc length as r times theta over time, and the theta over time is your angular speed, since that's what they're giving you. Same thing with 94, they want distance, which is really just arc length, but they didn't give you r and theta, they're giving you r, angular speed, and time, so you're kind of breaking them up to identify based on what they gave you. Okay? Hope that helps.